This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This your boy Black Magus, and goddamn Christian, you son of a bitch. All of y'all are stupid. I can't just blame Christian, but Powers Season 1, Episode 9. We're getting right at the end of the first run, and I have to say, again, it started off rocky, but I've really enjoyed Powers so far. It's been pretty cool watching this show, and how it's evolved and gotten better, and this episode is definitely, just another notch in the going up in quality part of things. So as we know, last episode Christian decided to agree to help Johnny kill Wolf. So he comes up with this crazy, retarded, elaborate plan to try to kill Wolf, where he has everybody in on what he's doing. Johnny knows what he's doing, and so does his partner, and so does his police chief, and so does Trip Hammer. They all know what's going on. He's working with Johnny to kill Wolf. At the same time, they know that he's working with Johnny to kill Wolf, but he's working with them to set up, he's setting with them to set up, Johnny and but basically catch him in attempted murder. At the same time, Johnny knows that they know that what Johnny's trying to do, and that he supposedly is trying to work with them to catch Johnny. And they also know that Johnny knows that they're supposed to be helping him catch him, but he tells Johnny that, no, I'm not really trying to help them. I'm trying to help you. It was just like, what in the fuck? It was the craziest plan, but it had premise to work. Of course, the X factor always had been, what is Christian going to do when he gets the opportunity to actually kill Wolf? Because they were talking about the whole Black Swan scenario, where something big was going to set off a catalyst where a huge event, powers were going to end up destroying the world somehow, some way. And Trip Hammer figures, okay, killing Wolf might not be a bad idea, because apparently, since they now all know that Sway came from Wolf, because Christian told them, Christian's telling everything, but Sway comes from Wolf, and Wolf's connected to them, and he told him about how he got his powers back after he took Sway, and they went away after Wolf was put in the drainer. So there's some connection between Wolf and all of the people who've taken Sway, because they basically consumed his blood. He's in their systems. So it was just crazy. I mean, it was just like crazy to see how they were bouncing back and forth between, current time to the past, where they were working out the plan and everything like that. It was insane, but it would look like it was really going to work. It really did look like it was going to work. Now, on the side note, there was the funeral for Johnny's partner's son's mom. Damn, that's a lot. So this kid pretty much has no parents now, and he's even more angry. At the funeral, he blames Christian for letting it happen. Christian's like, what are you talking about? He was like, you should have known, because it was a publicity stunt. And he was like, he didn't know things are a lot more complicated. He tried to blame Retro Girl and Zora. Retro Girl, who didn't figure things out until actually, shit was going down. And Zora, who had no clue until she was in the middle of a fight, thinking, oh, I'm actually really fighting. And then dude says something to her, and she's like confused. She had no clue. Pretty much neither one of them are to blame, nor is Christian. But this boy is so consumed by his anger. And it's like, both parents lives were taken by Powers. He's caught up with this chaotic chick who's a crazy ass lunatic child who had a similar experience. So between his pain and him being caught up with this other chick, he's on a like bad path. And Christian tried to tell him, he's like, look, you're up for attempted murder. You're up for conspiracy to murder because of what happened with that power who got their throat slit. And he's really not trying to hear any of it. Callista comes in after they let loose Callista just to appease Johnny. She tries to console him, but he's just going off once he saw Johnny. It's just like, you're associated with powers, get away. Kid's fucked up. Kid's fucked up in the head, and he's going to do some really fucked up shit before long. I don't think it's going to happen in this season, but if they're bringing it back for a second season, that kid's going to become a really fucked up person. Definitely. Also in the middle, Johnny got to spend some time with Retro Girl, and she asked him why he hadn't contacted her until recently and all that. And you could see the part of him that was just like, he just didn't feel like he was anything to anybody now that he lost his powers. He's so wrapped up in he's still wrapped up in the loss of his powers. He's still mourning that it's clouding his judgment. So you kind of knew right then when this old crazy plan to break in and kill Wolf was going down, that Christian was going to do something stupid. So they got in, they were doing things that Christian's partner and the rest didn't really know, but they knew. It was just like insane. So they get to the cell with Wolf, and Christian does the plan the way that they said, which was they set it up to make it look like he would shut down the drainer. They'd go in, and as soon as Royale was in range of the drainer, Christian had this button that it turned it back on and drained Royale's powers. Christian did that. Cool. He handcuffed Royale, then he knocks him out. He turns the drainer back off to try to go kill Wolf to get his powers back. Picks up Wolf, it ain't Wolf, it's another power. And then the drainer comes back on. His partner then walks in and was like, yeah, we didn't really think that you were going to go full blown with the plan of just doing things without killing Wolf, because how can we trust you at that point? We know how much you want your powers back, so. But the fucked up thing was, in the midst of this plan that Royale and Christian had, Royale changed the game by breaking out his minion who could duplicate himself, who could replicate himself to many different versions. And he sent all of his copycats out to cause chaos in the prison. Well, the copycats happened to come upon the place where they actually did have Wolf. And the copycats let Wolf go. Wolf drains the copycat, and he's pretty much walking about free. And now shit's extra fucked up because Wolf's free. He knows about Sway. He knows that everybody has his powers. He pretty much knows that he could suck dry a whole world full of people who've consumed his blood and become this ridiculous being. And they pretty much have nothing, they have no leg to stand on right now. He comes out, he knocks them all down. Dana's looking like she shit herself trying to point a gun at him, and he's like, look, I'm not trying to really shed any blood, not mine nor yours, so probably want to put that down. Of course she put it down because she knew this motherfucker would eat her literally alive. So now Wolf wants to have a discussion with Johnny and Christian, and yeah, so this is going to be pretty interesting to see how this all ends, because now this is going to be some shit. This is going to be some crazy shit, and I can't wait to see it. I'm actually really excited for this season finale, for this. Something that I didn't think that I would get too into. They got me hooked. Congratulations. You got a winner right there. But anyway, as always, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.